Hello and welcome to Sunset Salutations. So excited to share this journey with you. Congratulations for finding yourself curious about meditation. If this is your first exploration, we're going to learn a little bit from this very famous text. Wherever you go, there you are. If you're finding yourself interested in a new book for this time at home, I highly encourage you to pick this up. We are going to cover some of my favorite sections from it as we're familiarizing ourselves with this journey. Every second we're coming to find our meditation anew. So today we're going to practice a sitting meditation, and if you've never tried a sitting meditation before, I really hope that you will find yourself with an elongated spine today and rooted thoroughly through the floor, finding yourself lifting up and through rather than feeling tension coming to that alignment. In a moment here, we're going to do a small warm-up just to free our spine and feel ready and aligned coming into our practice today. So what is so special about sitting? Nothing. When we speak of the way we ordinarily sit, it's just one convenient way our bodies take a load off our feet. But sitting is very special when it comes to meditation. You can know that superficially and easily enough from the person outside. For instance, you might not know that a person is meditating when you see him standing or lying down or walking, but you know it immediately when he is sitting, especially if he is sitting on the floor. From any angle, the posture itself embodies wakefulness, even when the eyes are closed and the face is serene and peaceful. It is mountain-like in its majesty and solidity. There is a stability to it which speaks volumes, broadcasting inwardly and outwardly. The moment the person dozes off, all these qualities evaporate. The mind collapses inwardly, the body visibly. Sitting meditation involves sitting in an upright, dignified posture, often for extended periods of time. Our meditation today will be about 10 minutes. While it is relatively easy to assume an erect posture, that is just the beginning of this challenging process of continually unfolding. You may readily enough park your body, but there is still the question of what the mind is up to. Sitting meditation is not a matter of taking on a special body posture, however powerful that may be. It is adopting a particular posture toward the mind. It is mind sitting. I love that. Once you are sitting, there are many ways to approach the present moment. All involve paying attention on purpose, non-judgmentally. What varies is what you attend to and how. It is best to keep things simple and start with your breathing, feeling it as it moves in and out. Ultimately, you can expand your awareness to observe all the comings and goings, the gyrations and machinations of your own thoughts and feelings, perceptions and impulses, body and mind. But it may take some time for concentration and mindfulness to become strong enough to hold such a wide range of objects and awareness without getting lost in them, or attached to particular ones, or simply overwhelmed. For most of us, it takes a good deal of practice. So at the beginning, you might want to stay with your breath or use it as an anchor to bring you back when you are carried away. Try it. See what happens. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to try it and see what happens. I hope you will enjoy the sunset. Right after we meditate, I will find some beautiful Zen cleanses from this book to read to you. Before we get started on our journey, I do want to read one very quick passage about mindfulness. Mindfulness provides a simple but powerful route for getting ourselves unstuck, back into touch with our own wisdom and vitality. The key to this path is an appreciation for the present moment and the cultivation of an intimate relationship with it through a continual attending to it with care and discernment. So let's begin by getting our body ready. I'm going to move my comfy seat cushion here. Find myself more centered, more grounded. I'm going to come. My hands have wide fingers, and I'm stretching all the way up to the shoulder, elongating through the spine from the lower back, just to find myself at two 90-degree angles here. 90-degree 1, 90-degree 2. From here, I'm going to release the spine, reach towards the sky. Then I'm going to bend in reverse and find myself at my belly button. Find a little tempo here, enjoying the clouds, enjoying the feeling of a deeply rounded back. A few more steps here, breathing all the way through. Enjoying that vitality. Now as we explore the spine, perhaps finding yourself wiggling to side, making circles and figure eights. Beautiful. And now from here, I'm taking my right hand up towards the sky, and I'm going to weave underneath and just getting a nice stretch here, a nice twist, repeating up towards the sky and weaving through love, seeing that sunset in the background as we're working on this. We come to rest here, placing my ear against the mat. Just for a few minutes. And coming back up to all fours. Ooh, a little wind on our mat. Lifting all the way up to the sky. And moving through. All the way up to the sky. Up to the sky one last time and weaving to stay. And a few breaths here in this lovely twist. Breathing in, down, in. From all fours, attentive hands, across our feet. All the way back to a lifted child's pose. Tenting the hands. Finding ourselves here with space beneath the mat or your carpet, wherever you're enjoying this practice today. And your armpits. Releasing here, stretching through the spine. Beautiful. We come up. And I'm going to release that lift and find myself fully on my feet. I love this. Coming to sit up. Taking my right hand up to the sky. Finding it resting on my left ear. Just placing a bit of weight there. Don't think of aggressively pulling. Just allowing the neck to extend and stretch. And other side, left up, and fold it over. Well, lovely. There's some beach cruisers. People are riding their awesome bicycles next to the waves, enjoying nature. Awesome. I'm going to place my cushion underneath me here. And I'm remembering, as I'm finding myself fully comfortable, that dignified posture that we discussed earlier. I'm going to give you a moment just to find yourself in a comfortable position. Allow yourself to settle in. Find yourself with a feeling of ease. Enjoy that you've taken a moment for yourself today to enjoy this time, to be fully present in this moment. That is your only obligation. No homework, no reading, no papers to grade. Just a moment for breath. When you're ready, allow your eyes to close. Find yourself deeply weighted in your seat. If for any reason your hips feel uncomfortable in this position, try raising yourself up with a cushion or two. If you find yourself growing in a feeling of tension around the spine, I encourage you to find a tall pillow, place it against a wall. Don't lean back against it, but when you find yourself needing to rest upon it, it's there for you. If for some reason none of these positions feel great, try using a chair, sitting upright, feeling your feet planted firmly on the floor. Let's begin. Allowing your eyes to close and finding a deep sense of peace and serenity within yourself. Take a deep inhale in. Let it go. Find yourself in a relaxed rhythm here. You don't need to be deep breathing or forcing the breath. The only goal is to notice without judgment. If you notice a sound, notice it and then let it go. If you're paying particular attention to a physical sensation, try to change your mindset from one of pain, more intense focus, to one of peaceful observation. Finding yourself breathing in, out. We're going to read a small passage here about breathing from wherever you go that you are. It helps to have a focus for your attention, an anchor line to tether you to the present moment and to guide you back when the mind wanders. The breath serves this purpose exceedingly well. It can be a true ally. Bringing awareness to our breathing, we remind ourselves that we are here now. Our breathing can help us in capturing our moments. After all, the breath is always here, right under our noses. To use your breathing to nurture mindfulness, just tune in to the feeling of it. The feeling of the breath coming into your body and the feeling of the breath leaving your body. That's all. Just feeling the breath. Breathing and knowing that you're breathing. This doesn't mean deep breathing or forcing your breath, but trying to feel something special. We're wondering whether you're doing it right doesn't mean thinking about your breathing either. It's just a bare bones awareness. Awareness of the breath moving in and the breath moving out. It doesn't have to be for a long time at any one stretch. Using the breath to bring us back to the present moment takes no time at all. Only a shift in attention. But great awareness helps you to adventure if you give yourself a little time to string moments of awareness together. Breath by breath. Moment to moment. You're going to find quiet here for a little bit. Enable you to fully find yourself concentrating on your breath. If you find your mind wandering, just a reminder not to judge it. Let the thought go and refocus yourself on the breath. If you're struggling to observe rather than judge, it's okay. This is a journey. If it's helpful for you to find a mantra, try breathing in peace and breathing out serenity. At this point in the practice, any physical strains becoming the focus of your practice, I encourage you to find a spot on the floor, resting your head easily on the pillow, placing your feet wide, wider than shoulder distance apart, and allowing your knees to fall into it. Wherever you are, honor it. allow your awareness to shift back into your body. You start to wiggle your fingers and toes. I like to take a nice lay down after this point in the practice. Find myself on my side. Simply enjoy the restoration and recharging. Allow your eyes to open. Our sunset has gotten a little shy today. It is hiding and enjoying its place behind the clouds. I have a few passages to share with you. Maybe you find yourself still in that restful position with your eyes closed. Or maybe you want to play hide and go seek with the sunset. The incessant stream of thoughts flowing through our minds leaves us very little respite for inner quiet. And we leave precious little room for ourselves anyway, just to be, without having to run around doing things all the time. Our actions are all too frequently driven, rather than undertaken in awareness. Driven by those perfectly ordinary thoughts and impulses that run through the mind like a coursing river, if not a waterfall. We get caught up in the torrent, and it winds up submerging our lives as it carries us to places we may not wish to go, and may not even realize we are headed for. Meditation means learning how to get out of this current, sit by its bed, and listen to it, learn from it, and then use its energies to guide us, rather than to tyrannize us. This process doesn't magically happen by itself. It takes energy. We call the effort to cultivate our ability to be in the present moment practice, or meditation practice. I want to congratulate you on practicing with me today. It's such an honor to share this time with you. I recognize how busy your schedule must be, and I think it's fantastic that you've taken the time that you deserve to restore, recharge, find a little zen in your day. You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. It is a commonly held view that meditation is a way to shut off the pressures of the world or of your mind. But this is not an accurate impression. Meditation is neither shutting things off nor out. It is seeing things clearly and deliberately, positioning yourself differently in relationship to them. People who come to our clinic, not my clinic of course, learn that stress is an inevitable part of life. Stress is part of being human, intrinsic to the human condition itself. But that does not mean that we have to be victims in the face of large forces in our lives. We can learn to work with them, understand them, find meaning in them, make critical choices, and use their energies to grow in strength, wisdom, and compassion. A willingness to embrace and work with what is lies at the core of all meditation practice. One way to envision how mindfulness works is to think of your mind as the surface of a lake or of the ocean. There are always waves on the water. Sometimes they are big, sometimes they are small, and sometimes they are almost imperceptible. The water's waves are churned up by winds which come and go and vary in direction and intensity, just as do the winds of stress and change in our lives, which stir up waves in our minds. People who don't understand meditation think that it is some kind of special inner manipulation which will magically shut off these waves so that the mind's surface will be flat, peaceful, and tranquil. But just as you can't put a glass plate on the water to calm the waves, so you can't artificially suppress the waves of your mind, and it is not too smart to try. It will only create more tension, inner struggle, not calmness. That doesn't mean that calmness is unattainable. It's just that it cannot be attained by misguided attempts to suppress the mind's natural activity. It is possible through meditation to find shelter from much of the winds that agitate the mind. Over time, a good deal of the turbulence may die down from lack of continuous meaning. Ultimately, the winds of life and of the mind will blow, do what they may. Meditation is about knowing something about this and how to work with it. The spirit of mindfulness practice was nicely captured through yoga, and it is often found on a Hawaiian beach. A caption here read, "You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf." I have a poem I would love to share with you this evening before we go and enjoy our separate night. Or maybe you're watching this in the morning or after lunch. I had a nice bowl of pasta right before coming to this meditation. It's sunset hour here, but wherever you are, I hope you'll enjoy this. Prince Wenqi's cook was cutting up an ox. Out went a hand, down went a shoulder. He planted a foot, he pressed with a knee. The ox fell apart with a whisper. The bright cleaver murmured like a gentle wind. Rhythm, time, like a sacred dance, like the mulberry grove, like ancient harmonies. Good work, the prince exclaimed. Your method is faultless. Method, said the cook, laying aside his cleaver. What I follow is Tao, beyond all methods. When I first began to cut up oxen, I would see before me the whole ox, all in one mass. After 3 years, I no longer saw this mass. I saw the distinctions, but now I see nothing with the eye. My whole being apprehends. My senses are idle. The spirit, free to work without plan, following its own instinct, guided by natural line, by the secret opening, the hidden space. My cleaver finds its own way. I cut through no joint, chop no bone. There are spaces in the joints. The blade is thin and keen. When this thinness finds that space, there is all the room you need. It goes like a breeze. Hence, I have this cleaver 19 years, as if newly sharpened. True, there are sometimes tough joints. I feel them coming. I slow down. I watch closely. Hold back. Barely move the blade. And woof! The part falls away, landing like a clod of earth. When I withdraw the blade, I stand still and let the joy of the work sink in. I clean the blade and put it away. Prince Wenqi said, "This is it. My cook has shown me how I ought to live my own life." Thank you so much for joining me for the first sunset salutation. I can't wait to see you back here. I hope you have found some time and love for yourself in your breathing today. Let's look forward to doing some more tomorrow. See you back here soon.